Hello friends, today we will learn about the condition of oscillation and how to find the frequency of oscillation and condition for oscillation of a oscillator. So friends, for oscillation we need positive feedback and the diagram of positive feedback is given below and the transfer function is a by 1 minus a beta. So the condition of oscillation is given by Barkhausen criterion, according to which the loop gain, that is a beta, loop gain a beta should be equal to 1 with angle 0 or multiples of 360 degree. That means the output will assist the input and the system will oscillate. So let's do our analysis. Here the transfer function is a by 1 minus a beta, and according to Barkhausen criteria the loop gain should be 1 with angle 0. So let's write a beta equal to 1. This means beta equal to 1 by a. This gives the condition of oscillation, and beta is a imaginary complex quantity. Beta of j omega equal to real part of beta plus imaginary part of beta. So the angle of a into beta equal to tan inverse imaginary part of a beta divided by real part of a beta. This gives equal to 0 according to Barkhausen criteria, and this implies imaginary part of a beta equal to 0. That means imaginary part of beta equal to 0, as we have taken a is a real quantity. So now put this condition in the magnitude condition, that is mod of a beta equal to 1 implies square root of real part of a beta square plus imaginary part of a beta square equal to 1. As a is a real quantity, this implies it can be taken outside. A real part of beta square plus imaginary part of beta square equal to 1. Already imaginary part of beta equal to 0 from equation 1. That means a into real part of beta should be equal to 1. Solving this, we will get the condition of oscillation. Now let's do an example. The circuit is given below and we have to find the condition of oscillation and frequency of oscillation. So it's a 3-phase oscillator, as the phase shift is given by 3 different parts: first part, second part and third part. And let's name the nodes, like this should be x and this is y, this is z, and see x is connected directly here, so it is also x. So we have to find the loop gain, that is a beta. What is the loop gain? The gain of this stage into this stage and this stage. So loop gain equal to y by x into z by y into x by z. That is y by x into z by y into x by z. This should be equal to 1 with angle 0 according to Barkhausen criteria. But friends, we can see that all the 3 stages are same stage, so we can simplify our discussion by taking y by x q should be equal to 1 with angle 0 degree. because y by x, z by y, x by z all are 3 equal stages. So what is y by x? We know this is an inverting amplifier, so the obviously the gain is minus this impedance divided by this impedance. Okay, so let's do, let me copy it. Here, so let's start our analysis. So the condition is y by x, so find y by x, y divided by x equal to, so it is equal to y by x equal to RF parallel with 1 by SC divided by R1 with a negative sign, that equal to, let's simplify it, minus RF into 1 by SC divided by RF plus 1 by SC divided by R1 equal to minus, let's multiply SC RF divided by 1 plus RF into SC divided by R1, this is equal to minus RF by R1 divided by 1 plus SC RF. But what we have to find, y by x whole cube equal to 1 with angle 0. So let's find y by x cube equal to minus RF by R1 with 1 plus SC into RF Q should be equal to 1. I am not writing the angle condition because 1 means 1 angle 0. This implies minus RF by R1 cube equal to 1 plus SC RF cube. So put the formula a plus b whole cube, 1 plus SC into RF cube plus 3 into SCRF plus 3 into S square C square RF square. Okay, now put S equal to j omega. This implies minus RF by R1 whole cube equal to 1 minus j omega q C q RF q plus j into 3 omega into C RF minus omega square C square RF square. Now we have two cases. Equate imaginary part, equate real part. Okay, so as we know, the imaginary part, here the imaginary part is there, but in LHS there is no imaginary part, so imaginary part equal to 0. That means 0 equal to 3 omega C RF minus omega q C q RF q. This implies 3 omega C RF equal to omega q C q RF q. Solving this, 3 equal to this will cancel out, omega square C square RF square This implies omega square equal to 3 by c square rf square. Solving this, omega equal to root 3 divided by c into rf. So friends, this is our frequency of oscillation. Frequency of oscillation. Now we have to find the condition of oscillation equating the real part. So equate the real part, that is minus rf by r1 whole cube should be equal to 1 minus 3 omega square c square rf square. But see, what is the value of 1? What is the value of 3 omega square c square rf square? Omega square c square rf square, put here. The value equal to 3. So put 1 minus 3 into 3, that is 1 minus 9 equal to minus 8. This implies minus rf by r1 whole cube equal to minus 8 equal to minus 2 cube. This implies rf by r1 equal to 2. This implies rf equal to 2r1. This gives the condition of oscillation. So we can conclude that if rf equal to 2r1 in this circuit, then the circuit will oscillate with frequency omega equal to root 3 by CRF, and that is the frequency of oscillation and condition of oscillation. Thank you.